Well, hello everyone. I'm Chuck Hall. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I want to do a program of some of the gospel songs that I have written over the years. One that I did not, one that I collected. And this is going to be great fun. I've almost never had the opportunity to just lay out these songs. So here we go. Here we go. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Slew Goliath, a giant man was he, for he believed the Lord would give the promised victory. Now the race is to the swift, you say, the battle to the strong. I'll bet I can find a Philistine to tell you that you're wrong. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. At the transfiguration, Peter said to thee, Lord, let us build a temple. Better yet, build three. Then a voice from heaven thundered, hear my beloved Son. They were struck dumb with wonder when they saw what you'd become. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Oh, I wish that I had been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Way to Damascus, Saul, he was delayed, blinded by a vision that he'd had along the way. A voice said, Saul, why are you persecuting me? You will show the nations how I make the blind to see. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Now history is marching on. I read it in a book. And as the ages turned the page, I took another look. Where once I saw a battlefield belonging to a beast, now I see a bridegroom prepare a wedding feast. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. Oh, I wish that I'd been there. I wish that I had seen. Oh, Lord, I do believe it. Oh, help my unbelief. I wish that I had been there. Lord, help my unbelief. Help my unbelief. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I wish that I'd been there. Lord, I am weary of this world's trials. Pleasures are fleeting and sin is strong. My tearful footsteps mark every mile. I pray, how long, oh Lord, how long? Then through the noise and above the clatter, I hear him tell me I'm not alone. I hear the only voice that matters remind me this world is not my home. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. The home I knew, my sweetest treasure, is gone forever. It no longer stands. My heart now turns to something better, yearns for a home not made with hands, and seeking a better resurrection. I pray, Lord, help thou my unbelief. Ever hold out this hope before me, home and heaven and soul's release. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. Ooh, no, no. Oh, I long to see your church victorious, a spotless bride for you to wed, dressed in her garments, pure and glorious, washed in the blood that Jesus shed. So through this valley your vision holds me, although I thirst and hunger so. I seek a better home in glory, more precious than an earthly home. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. My Father's house has many mansions. I will prepare a place for you. I will prepare a place for you. Well, this is a song about being authentic. Just kind of an important thought. It's important to be who you are, and it's important to realize that you are who you are when no one is looking, and that's kind of what comes around again in this song a number of times. So this song is called Who You Are. I hope you like it. Well, some people try to catch your eye and make you think they're smart. They might impress, but you'd never guess they got an artificial heart. But Jesus said to all his friends, you must beware of those whose lives are dedicated to putting on a show. 'Cause is who you are, is who you are, is who you are. When nobody's looking, who you are, is who you are, is who you are. When nobody's looking, nobody's looking. Nobody's looking but God. Whoa, whoa, I used to wake up every morning with my mask all set in place, afraid that you might know me if you ever saw my face. And it's true that I am sometimes not what I profess to be, but I've changed my mind. Once I was blind, but I have come to see. I have come to see that who you are is who you are, is who you are. When nobody's looking, who you are is who you are, is who you are. When nobody's looking, nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking but God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, this is a song that I actually heard somebody sing in a bar in St. Augustine, Florida, more than a year or two ago. I'll just put it that way. And I fell in love with the song immediately, and I've been singing it ever since to myself and to a few other people. It was written by a man named Skip Ewing. Skip Ewing was a staff songwriter for the Acuff Rose Publishing Company in Nashville, and his job was to write songs. So he would show up to work like you or I would show up to work. One day he was on his way to work with his guitar and notebook, stopped in at a little coffee shop on 8th Avenue, looked out the window, and there was a man who seemed to be a homeless man who was handing out spare change to people who were across the street at a mission home, lined up at a mission home. This made such an impact on Skip that he went to work that day and wrote this song. This is called The Gospel According to Luke, and this is high on my list of songs I wish I'd written. He was an old hand at living and making his way. He smelled like old whiskey and he needed a shave. His home was an alley off 8th Avenue. And if you've got a minute or an hour or two, he'd tell you the gospel according to Luke. Luke carried his Bible in a Crown Royal bag, wiped off his brow with an old dirty rag. He'd tell you straight up just the way he believed, that faith in the good Lord was all that you need. Oh, I remember the morning he first preached to me. Give to your brother if he is in need. Offer up thanks for the gifts you receive. There's treasure in heaven for the generous few. That was the gospel according to Luke. So I bought him breakfast at the Daylight Cafe. Biscuits and gravy, hot coffee and eggs. He was hungry and ragged, he hadn't eaten in days. But I was the one there who felt out of place. When he folded his hands, bowed his head and said grace. Oh, Wednesday I saw him again, downtown at the Mission, surrounded by friends, handing out all the change he'd collected that week, saying you folks might need this a lot more than me. Oh, I try hard to practice the words that I preach. Give to your brother if he is in need. Offer up thanks for the gifts you receive. There's treasure in heaven for the generous few. That was the gospel according to Luke. That was the gospel according to Luke. Was an old hand at living and making his way. He smelled like old whiskey and he needed a shave. His home was an alley off 8th Avenue. And if you've got a minute or an hour or two, he'd tell you the gospel according to Luke. He'd tell you the gospel according to Luke. He was an old hand at living and making his way. Gospel according to Luke. This is a song that I wrote for a little festival. I was invited to sing at this little festival on the west coast of Newfoundland, of all places. And I will take any excuse to go to Atlantic Canada for almost any reason, but to sing is especially wonderful. And after we'd made arrangements for me to play at this festival, which was going to be mostly traditional songs and original songs about the sea and that kind of thing, wonderful collection of people that they brought. They contacted me again and said, "By the way, we have a gospel night. Do you have any gospel songs that you might play?" And of course I did, and I do. But I felt like I wanted to write something specially for that time, and it was just after Easter. It was early in the season. There was still snow on the ground up there in a lot of places, and but it was really close to Easter. Hence the resurrection theme that appears in this song. This is called "The Stone Was Rolled Away," and this was my contribution to that part of the little festival up there back in, I forget, 2018, 2017, something like that. It's called The Stone Was Rolled Away. Now the women came at the light of morn to anoint the body of the Lord. But their hearts were filled with awe and fright. They thought someone stole his body in the middle of the night. 'Cause the tomb was empty and the stone was rolled away. Now his so-called friends were lost in grief. They found this tale beyond belief. They could not believe what they were told. He was a man no grave could hold. The tomb was empty and the stone was rolled away. My heart was like a tomb full of dead man's bones and stinking to high heaven till he rolled away the stone from the darkness of my soul. He has heard my cry. If it's not because he loves me, I cannot imagine why. They remembered his friend Lazarus. His friend had died. How he stood at the grave, bowed his head and cried. And he said, "Come forth, step into the light. Oh, I am the resurrection and the life." The tomb was empty, the stone was rolled away. My heart was like a tomb full of dead men's bones and stinking to high heaven till he rolled away the stone from the darkness of my soul. He has heard my cry. If it's not because he loves me, I cannot imagine why. Now the world is turned upside down by the women's words and the truth they found. Oh, the angels fly, the devils flee. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Where, oh, grave, your victory? The tomb was empty, the stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty, the stone was rolled away. 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 One of my favorite gospel accounts is the account of Jesus going through the city of Jericho on his way to Jerusalem to make his final sacrifice. He had developed by that time a lot of followers, and they were following him around and followed him to Jericho and were through the town. And in the middle of this crowd, in the middle of this commotion, he heard one man ask for mercy. One man's voice asking for mercy, and he heard it. The blind man of Jericho, we call blind Bartimaeus. This song is called "Jesus, Have Mercy on Me." He walked into Jericho, a traveling salvation show. Some of them they pretended not to know, cried, Jesus, have mercy on me. They tried to tell him, mind your noise. This only made him lose his poise. He said, I don't care who it annoys. Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Lord, I would like to see the sun on the Sea of Galilee. Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. On his way to Jerusalem to sing his final requiem, he had love to show to them with eyes that could not see. So on the way to his destiny, he stopped to make a blind man see. Oh, Jesus, won't you stop for me? Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Lord, I would like to see the sun on the Sea of Galilee. Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Lord, I would like to see the Son of Man in majesty, majesty. Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. He has remembered his love and beauty and faithfulness. He has revealed his salvation in perfect righteousness. The oceans resound with his praise. Mountains declare his might. The rivers are dancing before him in joy. All of his judgments are right. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. He is the Holy One. His is the victory. He has revealed himself in his Son for all of the nations to see. Oh, let his people rejoice. He has done marvelous things. Lord, may your Spirit descend on us now and give us a new song to sing. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. Sing to the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. So burst into jubilant song. He has done marvelous things. Make music with trumpet and harp. Let your heart shout for the joy of your King. He has done marvelous things. He has done marvelous things. It's one of the Psalms turned into a song. I mean, the Psalms were originally songs, right? So maybe it's taking it back to its roots. I'm going to switch guitars here. And I'm going to steal a small drink. This is a song I wrote. I was in a Presbyterian church, and I was asked to sing one weekend when the text for the weekend was the 6th of Isaiah, 6th chapter of Isaiah, which is the calling of Isaiah to mission, and the revealing of the glory of the Father. So Isaiah is given a vision of the Lord that he relates in this book. Now the thing is that this passage has in it the text of a hymn that everybody knows, Holy, Holy, Holy. But, I wanted to write something special for the occasion, so I took the other half of that verse, and this song was born. This is called All the Earth is Full of His Glory. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord upon his throne. Exalted high, the room filled by the great train of his robe. The angels covered up their feet and faces with their wings, and calling to each other, the seraphs they did sing. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. The temple shook with the words of praise. I heard the angels sing. I cried, woe is me, I am unclean, and I have seen the King. A seraph then took one live coal and pressed it to my lips. Your sin and guilt are now removed. Join in singing this. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. spoke out and asked, whom then shall I send to go for us, to plead the cause and preach the covenant, to speak a word and make it heard that makes the blind to see? And newly clean I answered him, here am I, send me. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. All the earth is full of His glory. All the earth is full of His glory. All the earth is full of your glory, Lord. All the earth. Give us eyes to see your glory, Lord, over all the earth. Give us eyes to see your beauty there over all the earth. Oh, Santo, 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 su gloria llena de la tierra toda, por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. Oh, all the earth, all the earth. Tag for my Spanish friends there who actually taught me that because they wanted to sing the song. Isn't that cool? Oh, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I'm going to do one more song, and I'm going to do one more song. This is one that I wrote for a retreat. I was going to a men's retreat, and the guys were having a hard time figuring out what song they wanted to do to kind of have as a theme for the retreat. So I thought, well, all right, we tried this and we tried that, and nobody was quite happy with stuff, and so I wrote this one, and everybody seemed happy with it. And the fact is, they still seem happy with it because they remind me of it when I see them from time to time. Not nearly often enough, but not often enough do I see them. This is called A Higher Desire, and it's made from, it's kind of built on two lines that were in a meditation that was written by St. John Henry Newman, who's a particular hero of mine and a spiritual hero of mine, one of my go-to saints. And so I took a couple of lines from this meditation that I'm partial to and turned it into this. This is called A Higher Desire. And thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening and watching. And I hope our paths cross somewhere along the line. God bless you all. A Higher Desire. There's a place in this where you can clap your hands, and I hope you do. It's so obvious that you'll get it, I'm sure. Give me a higher desire to love you, Lord, to serve you, Lord. Give me a higher desire to love and serve you, Lord. Each day the world calls me to leave this path I walk with you. I'm mesmerized by all the lies and all the dreams that don't come true. I am often led to stray. For a truer, deeper love I pray. Give me a higher desire to love you, Lord, to serve you, Lord. Give me a higher desire to love and serve you, Lord. Where your heart is, you will find treasures great and small. Blessed is the one who finds they love you best of all. This passing world is fading fast. Only what's done for Christ will last. Give me a higher desire to love you, Lord, to serve you, Lord. Give me a higher desire to love and serve you, Lord. Give me a higher desire to love you, Lord, to serve you, Lord. Give me a higher desire to love and serve you, Lord. To love and serve you, Lord. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon.